the different start recording for the different section of the stream. Just so I don't forget now. Is there a? Here we go. Yeah, it's more accurate. Why does it never work? The title, it always is like, the title and the go live notification has not updated, which means the category is not going to update either. Why? I hate. I'm really going to the dark side now. All right. So the game we are playing is. I need to boot it up. It is going to full. Oh God, it has messed up the resolution of everything. I can't see. Hello? I can't. The game is in like 3000 by 9000 or something. It's taking up both monitors. What is going on? I played this game on. I might have. It's very loud. Hello? Well, if you look at the description of the game we're supposed to be playing, the game we're supposed to be playing right now is Dark Souls. So we're playing Dark Souls. Why do I want to play Dark Souls? Because it's good. I need to. Okay, problem. I need to look up what the Dark Souls menu looks like because I can't see anything. I need to look. Okay, let's go to YouTube, I guess, on my phone. I gotta go to my phone here. Hopefully, you should still be able to see me. I can't see anything right now with the Dark Souls thing opened up. So the resolution is insanely huge. Maybe I can change it here. Let me Alt F4 before I open the game. Everything on all monitors is completely messed up. Okay, maybe I played this on my last computer when it was still 1080p. Manage properties, maybe. Can I do it somewhere in here? No, updates general. Shit. Okay, I need to figure out what the Dark Souls menu looks like. Dark Souls menu. Menu. I just need an image. So I know how. No, I'm not. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Nope. Safari. This is very. You've gone beyond. Yeah, I'm beyond. It's so. I've got a monitor here, which is 1440p. I got a monitor here, which is 1080p. It's so big that it's going all the way from the left monitor all the way across to the beyond the right monitor. I don't know why it's doing that. Can I? Of all the times I wish there was a launcher. Dark Souls. There's always a problem, isn't there? This is why I don't like starting new games when I'm not when I'm streaming, but it is it's fine. So Dark Souls menu, I need to hit down. I need the remastered version. I don't know if that's any different. Remastered, because I never had the Prepare to Die edition, unfortunately. I need to hit down how many times? I guess I should be able to see when I hit that, when I hit options menu. Hopefully, the options menu, there's enough of it there to see at least what options menu I'm on. And there goes the resolution again, because I just reopened Dark Souls. Oh, wait, it just fixed itself. Never mind, just turned it off and on again. It's at the correct resolution. Well, pretend I haven't said anything. It was all completely pointless. I don't know why it messed it, but now I have to fix all of my windows. Very loud, too. Also, can I turn on borderless windowed? Real quick. Information. Yeah, shut up. No, not information. System. That's what I meant. Options. I need PC settings. Resolution. Oh, it is on 2160 by something. No, I need 1440p. There we go. Display mode, borderless. Perfect. Resolution changed. Yes. Okay, cool. Thanks. Now. I hate it when I open a game that decides the resolution isn't going to be nice. It's very frustrating. All right, let's go to this. Also feels like my DPI on my mouse has gotten completely fucked for some reason. And also, Hello? Why is it like Twitch chat is way bigger now? Huh? Oh, okay, I fixed it. And my buttons on Twitch are smaller now. God damn it, Dark Souls, why do you do this to me? There we go. I'm just getting the game capture set up. All right, we can transition now. It stops video mode. Why are the sources? Why is the font so small? On the sources, the scenes font is fine, but the source font is incredibly tiny. No, I don't. Is there like a sources settings? No. All right. Well, I guess my source font size is very small now, and I will just have to get used to it. Very stupid. All right. So since we're starting a new game, in this case, Dark Souls, I guess I should explain my history with the series, huh? Because I've done that with every game series we played so far, with the series being a series that I played before. Because obviously, like I said, I'd never played Katana Zero. I hadn't played the Halo 1 all the way through. I hadn't played Yakuza. Dark Souls, on the other hand, so I played Dark Souls 1, and I've 100%ed it. I've gotten all the achievements twice. I did it on the Xbox 360, and I did it on the Xbox, or no, not the Xbox One. I did it on the Xbox 360, and I did it on PC again. So you could say I'm familiar with Dark Souls. I have played a couple hours worth of Dark Souls 2. I did not play any more than that. Probably just because that was during a time when I was not very playing video games very much. So I kind of just was getting bored of video games easily at the time. So I will not chalk that up to the fact that everyone says Dark Souls 2 is bad. I will give that my own opinion once I play it. I have also beaten Dark Souls 3, done all the DLC for it, but I haven't 100%ed it. I have never gotten all the achievements in Dark Souls 3, because they're a lot more grindy in Dark Souls 3. It's a lot easier to get the achievements in Dark Souls 1. They're, in fact, very easy to get all the achievements in Dark Souls 1. And I have not played Bloodborne, because I never had a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5, so I didn't have any way to play it. I've not played Demon's Souls, because I didn't have a PlayStation 3, nor do I have a PlayStation 5. If they bring either of those games to PC, fantastic. I have played Elden Ring, but I also didn't 100% that either. And finally, Dark Souls 1. The one little caveat with Dark Souls 1, I have 100% of the game before. I have never played the DLC. Because when I had it on the Xbox 360, I didn't buy the DLC, so I just didn't play it. When I got it on PC with the remastered edition, because I didn't buy the version on PC until the remastered edition was already out, I went to go 100% the game again. I went to the final New Game Plus to go turn in the final soul of the final boss to get the last achievement I needed at the Sunlight Altar. I was like, I'm all done. Shit, I forgot the DLC. So I was just so used to playing Dark Souls 1 without the DLC that I just completely forgot about it. I know how to access the DLC. I know what's in the DLC, but I really don't know the level design because I've never really watched people playing actually through the level and such. I know the bosses. I know what the bosses, like, how they fight and what they look like. I just never played the Dark Souls 1 DLC, which is, at the very least, means there's at least something in Dark Souls 1 that I've never experienced before in this playthrough, which is good. So let's tab back into this game now, why don't we? We're also playing with a controller, because obviously, who plays Dark Souls with a mouse and keyboard? Crazy people, that's who. Okay, we can just delete these characters, by the way. We're also not playing with any mods because, again, obviously, this is a first playthrough, and Dark Souls 1, unlike KOTOR, doesn't need stuff to, like, kind of bring it up to speed. Alright, new game. That's fine, yeah, I don't care. All the settings should already be correct, I think. Yeah, I already fixed this. Oh, except for turn that. I don't know why this is on. Turn motion blur off. Wait. That is all correct, right? No. Yeah. Alright, oh, since this is the very first game ever that I've played on stream with a character creator, I hate character creators. I more often than not either just randomize if that's given an option, or just go with default. I cannot stand creating a character. It is not, I never feel like it's worth my time. Because especially in games where, like, you wear a helmet and you can't see your face, it's like, what's even the point? There are some games where they're like, oh, you can make it so that your helmet is taken off, and, like, so you can actually see your face with gameplay, and that's cool. I don't care. Character creators are stupid. At least in KOTOR, it's just like you choose your face between like 5 presets. And I just randomly chose which face I got. We don't need to put numbers in since the reason I have numbers is obviously because names were taken, so I needed to have at least a number system. Male is fine, class. Okay. We might do a couple. So just like with Fire Emblem, where I'm like, we'll probably come back at some point and we'll do at least one regular playthrough where we just keep everyone alive. Unless it's too inconvenient to keep those people alive. Once, and then we'll probably try to come back and do Iron Man playthroughs of Fire Emblem, which was my mistake for XCOM. I should have just started with an XCOM, not Iron Man game. I should be like, we can come back and play games again. So for every first Dark Souls playthrough, if we come back, I will be doing a no magic playthrough. Because listen, I understand the people who say that magic is completely like a completely like degenerate or incorrect way to play Dark Souls. I'm like, no, it's not. But you do actually have to, like, magic does trivialize a lot of the game. And the point of Dark Souls is like, oh, Dark Souls is supposed to be hard. Granted, Dark Souls 1 is the Dark Souls game I've played the most. I have beaten Dark Souls 3 one time. I never went to New Game Plus. And I played a little bit of it again on PC, but then that was around the same time where I was getting bored with video games. Dark Souls 1, I have probably, like, gone through New Game Plus, like, 15 times total. I know this game very well. But the very first playthrough will be sword only, like, not necessarily sword, but melee only, because it shows that melee-only Dark Souls teaches you how to interact with the bosses. So magic is the playthrough you want to have when you want to be a little more creative, where you want to mess with the systems, where you want to try to be a little more overpowered, stuff like that, which is in its own right fun. I've done a magic playthrough or two of Dark Souls before, and I'm like, yeah, this is great, good stuff. But for a starting playthrough, I always say melee only is probably the best way to go. It certainly is not how you have to play, but I highly recommend it. So, in that case, and there, oh yes, also there is going to be a certain weapon we use for every Dark Souls playthrough. Because it is the weapon I've gravitated always towards, and I want to create, like, this genuine first, like, experience, show the first genuine experience I had with Dark Souls, and I use the same weapon in Dark Souls 3 as well. And I think I used the same weapon in Elden Ring, right? I think so. Because it's also in Elden Ring. And then since I don't know where the weapon is in Dark Souls 2, we'll definitely... that is the one thing in Dark Souls... I'm not going to look up anything about Dark Souls 2 when I go into it, except for I'll be like, where the hell is this weapon? Because I need to have that weapon. Anyway, so what class are we going for? Since it's melee only, definitely Dex/Strength is the options. Health is important, Endurance is important. Faith doesn't matter. We're not using miracles. Intelligence doesn't matter where you're not using spells, and I don't remember, but does Pyromancy use intelligence, right? Which also doesn't matter. Resistance is terrible in this game, it's bad. Dexterity is good for, like, pokey weapons, like, that are more, like, have to do more with finesse, and strength is, like, unga-bunga weapons, like, I'm gonna whack you with a club. Endurance is obviously carry weight and stamina. Attunement is how many spell slots you have. Vitality is health. And humanity is not the same thing. So, we can start as deprived, but starting as deprived really doesn't matter. I don't think. I'd probably start as deprived if I was ever doing a challenge run, but like, it's only challenging until, oh, I got my armor pieces now. Plus, if I played Knight, I'd probably take off armor pieces anyway so I can fast roll. I guess we just go with Warrior, huh? Just because it gives me, what, 13 Strength, 13 Dex, so I can kind of go whatever direction I want. Yeah, we'll go Warrior. Gifts. Just because we're not going to take the Master Key for reasons if you know Dark Souls. Which in that case will take... what does the pendant do? It's you trade it to what's-his-face to give you something, but I don't remember what that something is. So the only other option really is a Twin Dews. Physique. Alright, we're gonna close my eyes and just hit down a bunch of times because I really don't care, but this is like the randomization option. So I'm not looking, I can't see. I can't see what the physique is. I'm gonna stop here in any second now. I'll stop any second now, and I will stop now. Large upper body, that's our physique. Face, okay, we'll do the same thing, even though I think that this is gonna also get randomized. But this is extra randomization. So I will stop now. All right, Dragon Scholar, whatever that means. Hair, all right, let's go again. Randomization, because I don't care. Character creators are terrible. The worst thing to ever be in video games. I hate character creators. Stop me. Ponytail, that's fine. We'll be a samurai character, I guess. Color, wait, no. Color of the hair? Sure. Whatever. We'll go back and we'll go into customize here in a second just to show kind of, I think, the real way to randomize a Dark Souls character. Stop now. Red? All right, sure, why not? Customize. Now what you really do is you go over here to different, and then you randomize, and then you mash A until you get something stupid. Or is it create similar face that you have to click? Oh yeah, no, it's create similar face. Until you get something stupid. Not random. Alright, so I'm gonna, again, close my eyes. I can't see. Well, I'm not really closing my eyes, I'm just covering up my eyes so I can still see, but I can't see the screen or my stream. Thingamajig. I think we'll be just checking the bitrate, making sure that's okay. Yeah. Alright, there's our face. Fantastic. Accept. Welcome to Dark Souls. Also, very important reason why we're playing this game is because a game I wanted to play was like a Dark Souls clone, and I'm like, we should probably play Dark Souls before we play any Dark Souls clones. Okay, the plot of Dark Souls. Do I care on stream? Not really, because I'm not going to explain the plot of Dark Souls. But the opening cutscene for Dark Souls is pretty cool. So we'll let it play.
But then there was
the opening cutscene for Demon's Souls, which I have seen, but I forget details of it because I haven't actually played the game, is also cool. The opening cutscene for Dark Souls 2 is okay. It's not super exciting. And then the opening cutscene for Dark Souls 3 is kind of just boring, I'll be honest. But granted, it's like Dark Souls 1 creation opening is more of a creation myth. Where Dark Souls 2 and 3's cutscenes are... Demon's Souls opening cutscene is like setting up the world more. It doesn't really explain what the hell is going on with like the with the world. Dark Souls 2 and 3's are more like about like what's going on with the character, because we already know what the world of Dark Souls is like. And then the Elden Ring opening cutscene, I don't even remember what that is.
And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Anyway, if you want to know about the Dark Souls story, just look it up on YouTube.
With the strength of lords, they challenge the dragons.
I might want to turn the volume of this game up a little bit.
Gwyn's mighty lords
I would-
plead their stones
It's definitely Dark Souls is probably one of the most important games ever made
to great
because. Okay, so is Dark Souls a hard game?
unleashed a miasma of death.
Yes, the first time you play it, but like every game that's difficult, you learn how to overcome its difficulties.
And the dragons were no more.
So to me, Dark Souls isn't a hard game, not anymore. But it's not unachievable. You just have to have like the key to Dark Souls is patience and just learning. Very bright, thank you.
Thus began
I can't
the
see.
age of fire.
So Dark Souls isn't really hard. Not really. It requires patience, which I think that's the problem with the reason why you have discussions like this. Should Dark Souls have an easy mode kind of discussions? Is the people who make that argument usually okay? First of all, I always hear the argument, oh, but for people with disabilities. Okay, yes, I understand that, but most of the people who may argue that a Dark Souls should have an easy mode, from what I've seen, it's typically people with no patience. Because one thing I've learned by playing games, having played a lot of different games, is no game is for everybody. And that's the problem with AAA games, is they try to make a game with a little something for everybody. And that doesn't really come out as a fine crafted game, right? The more focused games, a game like Dark Souls, for example, a focused game has a target audience that's not everyone. But that means the people who you make the game for will always come back.
The dark side
It gives you a
brands
consistent
the undead.
fan base. So, I think typically
And in
a
this
focus
land,
game is better because
the
it adds an
undead
actual
are
identity.
corralled and led
Where a lot
to
of
the
like big
north.
AAA generic games lack that identity because they try to do this broad scope of
Where they
target
are
audience.
locked away.
Jedi Fallen Order is the closest I've gotten to Dark Souls. I will definitely be playing Jedi Fallen Order. At some point. In the future. I don't know when. Listen. This is a very important thing about my Twitch channel,
Is your fate.
and then also on YouTube, is I will be playing... Okay, my promise that I cannot keep, but the promise I make that I cannot keep is I will play every game ever. Now, can I keep that promise? No, absolutely not. But I will attempt. There is no game that I will not attempt to play. Okay, that's not actually... Never mind. I take that back. I'm thinking of, like, terrible shovelware games. There might be some terrible shovelware games worth playing, but, like, I don't know, games that, like, my sister would play when she was, like, a little kid. Like, oh, Barbie's Adventure in the Mall or whatever. Like, that kind of stuff is like, alright, that game clearly isn't worth the time. But I'm willing to play bad games if they have a value of time being played. But games like Jedi Fallen Order, games like, games I don't actually like, what's a game I don't actually like? I'm trying to think of single-player games, because multiplayer games are another facet. Like, I don't like League of Legends. I played some League of Legends because I had some friends who liked it, but I was like, this game is terrible. I just played it with them because they were like, we're playing League of Legends, you want to join? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, I got nothing else to do. Single-player games, because I'm not typically going to find single-player games that I don't like. Alright, listen, okay, I like Call of Duty Zombies. Most World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. I've never played Black Ops 4 and Beyond Zombies. I like Call of Duty Zombies. The Call of Duty campaigns aren't very good, for the most part, but I'll play them. I will. The only Call of Duty campaign I'll tell you that I finished is Modern Warfare 3 and Ghosts. And Ghosts is notorious for being a terrible Call of Duty game. We've gotten on a very big tangent here. But my promise is I will try to play all of the games with the little asterisk of like the shovelware stupid games. I have a pretty good tolerance for nonsense due to the there is certain Half-Life 1 kind of wore me down there at the end. I was just like, this is not worth my time. Zen is just terribly designed. Especially because the kind of back half of Half-Life 1 is kind of a drag. But Jedi Fallen Order, game I've never played. Yeah, definitely will play that. It's like made by EA. I've heard it's a better EA game though of late, compared to other stuff they've made. But yeah, maybe I should turn the brightness up a little more. We'll see. No, it's fine. It's supposed to be starting here. So the run button's B. Wait, what's my roll at? Okay, we definitely need to take some armor off. Chest piece. All right, there we go. That's fast. Let's see. Can we take off something else? What's the percentages? That is still medium roll. Can we take off the legs? Nope, that's... Alright, we have to... I don't know if... Wait, what's the... I don't know what's better, but chest piece is definitely fast roll. So, if for the case of anyone's watching who's never played Dark Souls before... Oh, right, there's no fast climb in this game. There's fast slide, which you just hold B in this game to do fast slide. But in later games, you can hold B while going up a ladder to climb it faster, but that's not until Dark Souls 2 at the very least. But I don't remember. Yeah, we're gonna be really going through this game at a kind of a breakneck pace because, I know this game well. We'll definitely have to, probably, when we get our weapon, probably take another piece of armor off. Asylum Demon, how's it going? I don't really... Listen, okay, I could... The Asylum Demon's so easy, like, he's so easy that I could, Broken Straight Sword him to death, but it's really not worth my time. Doing that is just kind of showing that... Alright, we'll get the heater shield. We're not equipping it. I don't need the heater shield. Now the longsword, on the other hand, so I actually can do damage. That isn't something I would use. Oh yeah, I forgot. So the last Dark Souls or FromSoft game I played was Elden Ring, and in Elden Ring you have to hit right bumper and Y to go from one-handed to two-handed. But that's not the case with this game, so that might take a second to like It's also gonna be probably a second to be like, oh yeah, considering the last FromSoft game I played was Elden Ring, it's a lot slower this game, which is fine. It's, again, I've played Dark Souls a million times. Getting acclimated to Dark Souls isn't the hardest. Give me the juice, mister. Yes, I will help you in your quest. I'll do your quest for you since you're dying. I will ring the bells of awakening. Thanks for the Estus flask.
Oh,
okay. Just okay. You know what? You can just stay. You know what? I won't be rude. Nope. I keep take that off the edit bar. He gave me the key, right? Yeah. All right. So this door is open now. This is if there was ever a. There are not very many games I would classify as 3D Metroid games. And also, don't forget, the very first game I ever played on stream was Metroid Zero Mission, so I will be there. Metroid is certainly a thing to come up. I would probably classify Dark Souls 1, not quite a Metroidvania, but, it certainly is close. Dark Souls very much feels like a Metroidvania. Wait, what are the controls for... Yeah, so it's kick, jump attack. I don't use these very often. Except Elden Ring jump attack is fantastic. In this game, not so much. Kick also isn't very good in this game, I don't think. Okay, oh right, I have to take another piece of armor off. I forgot I needed to do that. Just the gloves, is that good enough? Yeah, cool, there we go. We'll keep the helmet and the pants on. Right, I forgot that if you're running, you have to stop running, or else it's going to be a jump. And also, I'm clearly competent enough at Dark Souls. Within the first enemy I fought, I just parried him, and I parried this guy too. I know how to parry. This is also the easiest game to parry in, so yeah, with Dark Souls 2 and 3, from what little Dark Souls 2 I played, and from all the Dark Souls 3 I played, parrying is not quite as something that comes quite as naturally to me in those games. Now, Dark Souls has some really good music. So... Man, wow, what a hard boss, guys. This game is definitely... Oh, okay, well. I forgot how long he hovers up in the air like that. But look, this game is so hard. I'm rusty on this. Okay, again, I parried the first two guys I could realistically parry. But, wait. What's that buff in the top left? Oh, so yeah, under the stamina bar in the top left, the health and stamina bar in the top left, obviously stamina's green and health is red. Those are buffs, and I don't remember what that's supposed to be. There will be details, I don't know. I don't have like a photographic memory of everything in this game. There's something down here, right? Yeah. I don't remember exactly where like all the items are. But we'll try to touch on as much stuff as possible in this playthrough. Because that's obviously worth it. I cannot wait to play Dark Souls 2 on stream, though, because that will be a Dark Souls game I get to show off that I haven't played.
Legends, it is stated,
and for what it's worth, even though Sekiro's not quite the same as Dark Souls, I haven't played that either.
Undead shall be chosen.
Hello, big bird. How's it going?
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage.
I don't think there was anything else we can get at the Undead Asylum.
land
We'll be
of
back
the
to the Undead
ancient
Asylum, don't you worry.
elves.
It's not a very quick, or it's not a very long visit when we come back. There's only like 2
Lord.
other things to get there. No, 3 other things to get there, but like one of them we can't do because, well, we can't do because, yeah, and the other one we can't do. Actually, I think you can do that. Yeah, okay. Hey, look at all those cool places that we'll meet eventually later on, once we do some good exploring. I didn't take the Master Key because, like, I kind of want to go through the game in the new player order, just because it also shows off bosses in, like, a more realistic order for, theoretically, if Blaze was interested in the game. Endurance would probably be a good place to start, and then, well, let's do 2 endurance and a... wait, how many do we get? 3 levels currently? Yeah. We'll start with 2 endurance and a... Strength and Dex at 13 for now is fine. Hello, Mr. NPC.
Well, let me guess.
Pay the undead,
Fate
right?
of the undead.
It is nice to have a game with voice acting, though we're going to be skipping most dialogue, because who
But
cares?
there's no sound.
This guy... I will also
Since
mention
you're
which
here,
NPCs are probably important. We're going to also try to do all the NPC quests.
Actually, 2 bells of awakening.
Do I remember
One's
all
up
of them?
above in the
There's-
undead church. The other
The
is
Lair, there's...
far below,
What's his name?
in
Lautrec?
the ruins at the
We've got
base of Blight Town.
Peter, whoever's
You know,
who's right over here behind
something
this,
happened.
us. There's the maiden lady.
Not much to go on,
There's
but
anyone
I have a
else?
feeling
Patches,
that
technically.
won't stop you. So,
There's the fire guy. There's
it is why
Big
you
Hat
say,
Man.
isn't
There's Big
it?
Hat Logan.
There's
There's
land of the undead.
the other sorcerer guy, which I actually forget where he... No, I do. I remember where he is. I remember where he is. There's also, other things that I... We'll see how well my memory holds up. We'll also try to collect as many items as possible, just even if they don't seem super useful. We're not going to go to New Game Plus, because that's kind of pointless. It's more of a thing to do if you like going into doing multiplayer and stuff. Is there a reason to go down the elevator right now? I don't think so. We can show that off later, though, if we need to. Is there something over here I forget? Yeah, let's go this way first. Yeah, this guy has a bit of an NPC quest, but not very much. What's his name again?
There. I am
Petrus, not Peter.
Traveler.
Or Pete, or whatever.
Have you business with? If not,
Here. Talk to me.
hello. But here, no.
Yeah. Copper coin. I don't remember what you use that for.
Oh, I have some wood.
Yeah, sure. I'll
Very well.
join the first covenant. That's fine. We don't have any other covenants. Covenants are like NPC or not NPC. They're like multiplayer based things. I will be turning human, so if I get invaded, that would be cool.
Now
I just realized the only
share my
so Dark Souls is definitely those games that would
Only
really benefit
their
from playing with a lot of
ultimate
viewers,
effectiveness
so that like they
will
can
be
just invade me
determined
and
by
stuff.
your
But
efforts
it is what it
and
is.
your faith.
We gotta play. There are a lot of games I'd really like to not play until I had more viewers, but we gotta play the games at some point, right? He just sells a bunch of spells and crap. Who cares? Learn gesture. Shrug. Gesture learned. Yep. All
Come
right.
again.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, the items here. Right, there's this one. I wonder how many, if we can get any more levels from all the souls we'll have so far itemized. Man, I remember back when I played this on the Xbox, which has this like cool like boss soul duplication glitch, which is kind of just funny to do once you've played the game a lot. Not in this remastered version that's been patched out. Is the Morning Star better until we get the actual weapon we want? It is better. It's not too much heavier, so does it take us above our... No, it does not. All right, we'll use the Morning Star. Why not? For now. It also has bleed, right? That is an item worth putting on our bar. Okay, let's go. I think it's, what, 25? It's either 20 or 25%. Hello, skeleton. You know, we only have 61 souls, and we have no humanity, so let's go for the binoculars and for the Zweihander. And I guess the winged spear. I forgot the winged spear is here too. Okay, so here's the Zweihander. I'm not going to be using it though. And then here's the binoculars. Oh, I've gotten stuck in the corner. Okay, I'm probably dead now. Yeah, okay, I got stuck in a corner. That's fine. There was nothing else here over here I wanted to grab. These enemies are a bit rough from when you first spawn in, so it's kind of telling you this direction's not where you want to go yet. Which I like games that are like, you can go multiple directions, but you're going to clearly get stopped if you go one other direction. So over here, there's a couple items. I think what that chest over there is for. I don't think I've ever really needed to use it, which is why I don't remember. There's something right here. Yep. Soul of the Lost and Dead. I don't really care about those 61 souls I dropped. There's an item up over here, and that should be all of Firelight Shrine, which is, you know, the starting area of Dark Souls 1. It's not really a safe hub or whatever, it's just kind of a starting point. Just a bunch of soul. They added the ability to use multiple souls in this game, right? Yes, fantastic. I don't know if this is enough for a level. You only have one of these. Does the weapon I want have any requirements? I think so. Strength is always just good in general, so let's just go with strength. Oh, hey, there's a guy wearing some armor. I do like the multiplayer interactions in this game. Alright, so we should hopefully, now that we've just gotten the items in the skeleton area, not die anymore. We'll see. Okay, Mace is a bit slower than the longsword, which might be a bit of a nuisance, but whatever. Man, I do remember the very first time I ever played Dark Souls. It actually took me a little while to get past this little spot. It's like, there's so many enemies all in one place. What am I supposed to do? Now I'm just like, it just does not matter. It'd be nice if this guy can this guy drop his axe? Because that would be a better weapon to use right now, I think. No. I get maybe he can't drop his axe. I don't know. Oh wait, I thought someone had dropped an item here, but that's just an item here. There we go. Gotta love the good old Dark Souls walk on, which you really think you wouldn't be able to come over here, but you can, because why not? If you can gain access to a weird ledge like this, it's something. Might as well check it out. Also, I think Dark Souls originally has the jumping button mapped to clicking left stick, which is not good. I have it on tap instead, since that's where you're using the button you're holding to run anyway. All right. All right. So we're at the 3-hour mark for the stream, which means that I'm gonna end the stream here when we get to the next bonfire, which there is a little bit of content before we get to that, so no worries. There's a couple minutes left of the stream, probably about maybe 5 to 10 minutes left. But yeah, when I get to the next bonfire, I'll be ending the stream and ending this section. All right, this is the bits. This mace, while it does do more damage. Okay, that was stupid. Is the bits. How is that not backstab? Oh, come on. I need to, like, remember the AoE effects of fire bombs and all that garbage. Yeah, I know you're here. Oh. There we go. Parrying isn't a perfect art. Oh. Well, cracked round shield. That's not very useful. I don't use shields. There's no point, really. And I find using there's a couple of shields that increase your parrying window. I don't find those particularly helpful because it kind of throws me off of what I actually want to... Because I'm more used to the non-parrying window increase that Dark Souls has. These enemies are a bit annoying. But yeah, also the fact that... Okay. Okay, I'm being... Okay, I have decided to be completely careless, is how I've decided to play. I'm also acclimating to the sluggishness, but I decided to play this. I shouldn't have done that. Whatever, at least I hadn't been human yet. I will still not end the stream until we get to the next bonfire, though. There's a jump attack for you. It's way too slow for my liking. Come here, you. Come here. No, I wanted that to be a jump attack. Alright, fuck this. How's... Oh, what's... oh, I need more dex. Never mind, we're not using that. And then obviously with this you need way more strength. Longsword it is. It's just way too slow, the Morningstar. Nope. That's like so much better. Hopefully it's still killing these guys in one hit. It is not. But it's just so much faster that my startup frames allow me to stun lock these guys. Also, just so you know that these rat enemies, they drop one of the theoretically most important items in this game, humanity. Which I have a couple of already, I just haven't needed to use them yet. You'll see why they're important here in a minute, when I get to the next bonfire. Yeah, I'll do that before I end the stream. Okay, just be careful, don't be careless this time. Oh, well, I mentioned the battle axe. Do I have the stats for it? Yes. I think this is better because it has... It does one shot, and it's also not as slow as the... Yeah, we'll use the battle axe right now. This is not the weapon I wanted, though. Give me my souls back. There we go. Okay. There's an item up over here, right? Yeah, here. And then... Oh, wait. Crap. Is there an item... Which... The small details that I'm forgetting. Is it this way you want to go first, or the other way you want to go first? It was supposed to be the other way I went first. Whoa, rubbish. So useful. And you get ambushed by the goon squad. What's the power attack? Oh, nope. That was a bad idea. Power attack is way too slow. So yeah, right bumper is like a standard attack. Right trigger is a more powerful attack. Uses more stamina. A lot bigger wind-up frame. A lot bigger... A lot more recovery frames. Oh wait, no, you actually can't go... I'm thinking of a different part of the Undead Burg. And there's, yeah, nothing over here. Well, I got myself in a corner if they decide to come after me. Which they don't. The AI is too stupid to follow. Where the hell did they go? Oh, they're all staying here. Okay, please stop being careless. There's also the good old fact that in Dark Souls 1 you can't walk and drink your Estus at the same time, which is something they added in Dark Souls 4. I think you can't walk and drink in Dark Souls 2 either, to be fair. That was added in Dark Souls 3, I'm pretty sure. And then I think in Bloodborne, you just use the Blood Vial immediately. But again, I've never played Bloodborne. It would be great if they brought Bloodborne to PC. And Demon's Souls as well, since they just remade it. Oh yeah, there's an item over here. Probably just another soul item, presumably. Yeah. Is there like a dog in here? Wait. Nope. Get a good run going. No, I just barely missed it. I thought there was a dog in here. Huh? Hello? No dog? I can make this jump. Maybe, you know, we can come back to this jump later. It's not that important. It's not worth my time. I don't want to miss the dragon. Well, it's technically not a dragon. That's a drake. It doesn't have... A dragon has 4 legs and then wings. That has 2 legs and wings. Which is also a wyvern, but they call it a drake in this game. Okay, bit rude. Let's just, again, let's not be careless. Cool. Free item in here. Right, the windshield. We're not using shields, except for one. There's a shield worth using. If you know the Dark Souls shields. Nope. Go this way first. Just clear up everything. Alright, can you attack me? Can you attack me? These enemies are a little annoying, but, you know, just parry them. It's not that hard. You drop something? Oh, you dropped something. Alright, first things before we go over there. There's this chucklehead. And then we go talk to our good friend, the Undead Merchant.
Well now,
I think that's his name.
You seem to have your wits about you. Hmm? Then you are a win. I trade.
Alright, there is a couple things we want to buy from him, which are the Residence Key, and we do want the Repair Box. Is there anything else he has? Who cares? Arrows, we might come back for some of those. Having a bow is good in this game. You don't use it as a main combo weapon, it's just nice for some utility. So getting the... You want the longbow is realistically what you want. The bottomless box does not matter. Unless you just want to unclutter your inventory. And then we don't really need this. Alright, yeah, we'll try to come back. We'll come back for the repair boxes. It's only 3,000 souls, it's not that much. Alright, more loincloth, guys. I need to learn the windup of this axe. Not really, this is the weapon I'm using long term anyway. But while I'm using this axe, I need to learn the windup of it. Oh, I missed the speedy climb. It'd be nice to have it still. Throwing, okay, who cares? This is where we remake this jump. And what's up here is possibly useful, but not particularly. The crossbow. I'd rather use a bow, thanks, because it scales with my stats. Crossbows don't. I guess if you want consistency early on, it's still... Alright, well, that's that all side taken care of. In that case, we are going to be at the first bonfire. Which means we need to use our twin humanity. Yes. I will attempt to stay human as long as possible so that I can try to kindle as many bonfires as possible. So you've got a reverse hollowing to turn the number in the top left white, which means you're in your human form. And now that you're human and you don't look disgusting, you can kindle the bonfire. So instead of 5 Estus flasks, every bonfire gives you 10. Amazing. There's nothing up these stairs. But there is something up there. So we'll be back that way later. But yeah, alright, this is Dark Souls. Clearly I'm quite familiar with the game. We'll be back tomorrow with another new game. What's tomorrow? Sunday? Yeah. So we still have tomorrow and Monday left of this stream week, as I guess just the stream week, I guess. We got tomorrow, Monday, still, so we'll be able to play before the 2-day break I always take. It's going to be tomorrow we'll play a new game, which I need to make sure I set up properly, because it's going to be if this game resolution decided to be a disaster, the other game's resolution isn't going to be a disaster, but it's going to be annoying to configure. You'll see what I mean. And then, obviously, on Monday we'll come back with Dark Souls. So, good stream. We finished KOTOR. Fantastic. I don't have to... I can just use Capture again, which is good. I would like to figure out why my source font is so small, but that is not that big of a deal. I can still read it. Anyway, I'll see you around. It has gotten very hot in here. I probably should have turned my fan on, and I will see you around tomorrow. Have a nice evening. Wait. Bye-bye.